If you want an alchemist who mixes damage, utility, comedy, and chaos, this build delivers. Today, we're crafting the Culinary Catastrophe, a goblin bomber chef who fights with flavor, science, caffeine, and a frankly irresponsible number of explosives. This build gives you reliable bomb damage using the bomber research field, bonus fire output with Burn It, a tanky familiar that manages reagents, dozens of flavorful formulas for healing, debuffs, and battlefield control, and a role-playing theme that blends street food mayhem with mad science. If you want a character who cooks like they fight, fast, loud, and occasionally on fire, let's get into it. In the back alleys of a crowded city, a tiny goblin chef dreams of reinventing cuisine. Not with pots and pans, but with beakers and bombs. He calls it alchemistry. Everyone else calls it a fire hazard. Each dish is a gamble, a cocktail of chemistry, caffeine, and chaos. One moment, he's serving blood-eyed coffee to brave customers. The next, he's scrubbing last wall soup off the ceiling. This is the Culinary Catastrophe, a goblin alchemist whose cooking is half genius, half grenade. Welcome to Ctrl+Alt+Build, where we control the dice, alt the meta, and build the legend. In the bustling market district, amid hawkers, spices, and questionable food carts, one stand stands out. Mostly because it's always on fire. That's Grubnick's street food alchemy. Once he sold skewered rats and sizzling bread bugs, but everything changed after one fateful sip of something called blood-eyed coffee. It didn't just wake him up, it enlightened him. Food wasn't just flavor, it was science. From that day forward, Grubnick experimented wildly. A pinch of reagents, a splash of alchemical fire, and occasionally, far too much boom. His fusion cuisine became legendary for all the wrong reasons. He crafted iron wine for toughness, fresh pine grenades for adventurous eaters, tallow bombs for that perfect crisp, light bombs for when the health inspector arrives. And he built a tiny construct familiar, a pot-bellied mechanical sous chef named Spatch, whose job is to taste test, stir, manage reagents, and sometimes dive on live explosives. Every explosion, every spill, every unintentional flambe is one step closer to his dream, the first Michelin-starred alchemy eatery in all of Golarion. The tone here is chaotic, comedic, heartwarming. Think Gordon Ramsay meets Goblin Guy Fieri. Our adventure hooks could be hired to cater the royal banquet, but the ingredients instead just keep trying to kill him. He could be hunting down a rival chef who stole his Blight Bomb bisque recipe. He could be traveling the world to test recipes on monsters, mercenaries, and volunteers, who are usually unwilling. Spatch may be developing sentience and a desire for revenge after too many burns. For our build, we're going to go with Goblin for our ancestry, Iron Gut Goblin for the heritage. We're going with Street Food Vendor with a focus on crafting for our background. Our class is going to be Alchemist with the Bomber Research field. For our attributes, we're going +1 Strength, +2 Dex, +1 Con, +4 Intelligence, -1 Wisdom, and +2 Charisma. For our skills, we're going to go with Acrobatics, Arcana, Athletics, Crafting, Deception, Diplomacy, Cooking Lore, Occultism, Performance, and Society. Our Ancestry feat is going to be Burn It, our class feat, Alchemical Familiar, and our Familiar's abilities are going to be Construct, Alchemical Gut, and Extra Alchemy. For our key formulas, we're going to go with Alcohol, Blood-Eye Coffee, Iron Wine, Last Wall Soup, Tallow Bomb, Water Bomb, Fresh Pine Grenade, Blight Bomb, and Elixir of Life. The concept here is that Grubnick is a culinary visionary fueled by grease fires, caffeine, and a terrifying level of confidence. As an Iron Gut Goblin, he can actually stomach his own recipes, which is a miracle in itself. As a street food vendor, he talks fast, cooks faster, and survives his own disasters. In combat, he flings bombs like seasoning, each explosion adding zest to the battlefield, powered up by Burn It. His familiar Spatch manages reagents, fetches gear, and occasionally absorbs the blow from a misplaced water bomb. When the smoke clears, Grubnik whips out an elixir of life, or pours blood-eye coffee down a friend's throat and calls it revitalizing. Each failed dish becomes a new recipe. Every explosion, a new flavor profile. His dream is to make a dish so perfect that it doesn't explode. But secretly, would it even taste good? For Grubnik, Cushing isn't about perfection, it's about passion, chaos, and a dash of napalm. He's living proof that anyone can make a name for themselves, even if that name is usually followed by, and then the kitchen exploded. This is a Culinary Catastrophe, your Day 8 build in the 25 Days of Pathfinder. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can come back tomorrow for the next Pathfinder Present as we keep the holiday creations rolling. And as always, control the dice, alt the meta, build the legend. I've been Nicholas, your virtual GM. Thanks for watching.